Hey everybody, and welcome to a new Battleground. I am currently on an Affliction Warlock, pretty fresh. We're only sitting at 150 item level, but we're going to do our best to make an impact anyway, maybe teach you guys how to do things whenever you aren't just one-shotting people. You know, how to make decisions on when you don't have a lot of gear. These are the talents I'm currently running. I am a Night Fae, so I will be using that Soul Rot ability as much as I can. So it's important to remember whenever you don't have gear that you need to be using abilities that don't actually require gear to have the same impact. And what I mean by that is, for instance, we have this Arcane Mage. We're going to go ahead and put Curse of Tongues on this guy. The reason we're Curse of Tonguesing him is because our gear doesn't affect Curse of Tongues. It has the same effect regardless, which Curse of Tongues specifically, of course, increases the cast time, like, significantly. I do not have a target. And pretty much that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be using our utility like crazy, and then whenever, you know, there's downtime or there's not much else we can do, of course we can apply pressure by spreading dots and things of that nature. So here we got the healer right there. So what we want to do, since we don't do a lot of damage, we still want to live just like always, but we want to do things that are going to make this healer's life hell. We want to go ahead and put a stun on him. Now we're going to Curse of Tongues him. And basically we're going to just keep doing things that we can to make this worse for him. Of course, we're limited on utility. There's only so much we can do. And once we've gone through everything that we can do, I'm going to do my best to just apply damage to him. Damaging the healer is always a good thing. Even when there's a flag carrier there, putting pressure on the healer is never a bad idea. So in this case, I am running the rapid contagion thing, so I'm going to go ahead and spread my dots and then use that to make them do even more damage. But okay, let's go ahead and start thinking about using our utility again. We got a healer here, so we're going to Curse the Tongues this guy, then we're going to go over to this guy, we'll slow him. Of course, slowing the druid probably wasn't the best call. Is there someone else we can, here, let's slow the priest. So there, he's trying to chase the flag carrier, but he's not going to quite get there, of course. And I wasn't even really paying attention. I've been so focused on utility and disruption. We actually scored, and I'm still worried about just using utility and disruption. Right now, obviously, we've got such an advantage in this fight. Like, they're all pretty much dead. We're all sitting at pretty good HP that I'm, like, a little bit more focused on damage. However, we got a new person to the fight. I immediately slowed him. Now we're going to stun him. And even if, like, they're attacking the target, throw out fears and stuff on them. You'd be surprised how much making someone go through a full DR of fear, even when they're being attacked, can really mess with their rotation. It can make them miss procs. I mean, it's a mental game thing, too. You know, they're going to be sitting there like, oh my god, I can't freaking play the game. I mean, we've all been there. We've all said that. So yeah, now we've kind of got a hold on their graveyard. It's this point in Winter Grasp where things start to get a little bit easier if this ever happens. Which honestly I think is a problem. Hint, hint, Blizzard. I'm on the team that's winning and I still think it's a problem. This whole hold of the graveyard thing I think needs to be adjusted, but that's a time, another time, another place. I don't have a solution. I just see a problem. Which is the easy part of the situation. So we're going to go ahead and spread our dots, do rapid contagion, and then let's look. Let's go ahead and curse him with slow. Here's the healer. We're going to go ahead and put our Curse of Tongues on him. You'll notice, by the way, I keep accidentally casting, which we're stunning all in, by the way. I keep accidentally casting my Spell Reflect. It's because I recently changed what buttons are where and what they're doing, so occasionally I'll hit the wrong button still. As you can see, we're just throwing out fears, causing as much hell as possible. I'm doing the Drain Life because I hit the proc for about 50 on the Inevitable Demise, so even without gear it does a good amount of damage. A lot of our utility is gone right now. It's on cooldown and or other, so I'm just going to go ahead and spread my dots. But notice, like I said, which is what I wanted to reiterate a lot in this video, is I can still be useful, I can still cause problems, and it's all down to the fact that I am using my utility. I'm doing the abilities and focusing and prioritizing the things that aren't affected by gear. And there we go. Okay, so they're pretty much all dead. We're running flag back. A couple slipped by us, though, so we kind of need to get off the graveyard. If they stay on their graveyard too long, we might end up losing the group we have. Oh, both flags were returned, which is fine because we got the lead. Anytime you see one of your allies sapped or dazed, that's something amazing that you can do as somebody that doesn't have gear. Keep an eye on them. And the reason you keep an eye on them is because even though you don't have gear and you can't kill the guy that pops on him, what you can do is as soon as, like, let's say it's a rogue, you know, they open with like a blind or a kidney shot or whatever. I guess they'd open with a kidney shot, not a blind. You can immediately fear them. And then, you know, you can put the curse of weakness so their attacks happen less frequently. Anything to keep your ally alive in that situation. So we got a paladin on us, so obviously we're going to go ahead and focus on this. We're going to throw a fear. He'll probably trinket. He didn't, so we're going to wait, and fear at the last millisecond. Keep that fear going. And just kind of back up and hope we can get to our teammates, because we can't take too many hits from the paladin. We have no gear. I went ahead and popped a DCD just to live that, and look, he still got me to half HP.
Too far away.
Alright. Ooh, so right here we got a stealther that popped. We're gonna wait for that to disappear. And then we're gonna cast fear. Get out of here, buddy. Cast fear again. Stun him. Like, notice that, like, yeah, he's being attacked and the fears are breaking, but notice how he's not moving, like he can't get anywhere. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about whenever you full DR a fear, even whenever they're being attacked. It's still super advantageous for your team. So we got in capped. We'll go ahead and repay the favor with a fear. And he's down. Obviously my team is winning pretty hard. It's really easy to make a video and say, look how well this works when your team is winning, and I understand that. So anybody that has that like thought right now, like, well, of course, yeah, you're kicking ass, of course it looks like you know what you're doing. Trust me, I actually get it. No ill will towards Bajira or anybody else that makes BG videos, but every time I'm watching them, all I'm thinking is, yeah, of course you have 50 killing blows when you have like the best gear in the game and 97 pocket healers. But once again, no disrespect to those guys. They know what they're doing. I'm not saying they don't.
Out of range.
Yeah, right now the BG has hit this weird stalemate where we're just kind of picking off Horde as they cross the BG. Which, by the way, I am Horde. I'm queuing Alliance because queue times are like a minute for the Alliance right now. Which is a lot better than the 5 the Horde are waiting. Which for this BG ended up working out well, considering it's kind of a stomp. I'm kind of trying to decide what I want to do here, because we can sit here and wait the 7 minutes and just keep killing people. But if I could go to the EFC or defend our FC, that would be really freaking nice. It'd be a lot funner than just sitting here grinding on people. A lot of people like to just grind on people, though. I think they feel good about it. I don't, because I understand that it's a stat thing. These people could literally be here. See, go on. Rogue's on this guy. We have no gear. We're just gonna put all of our effort into keeping this rogue off of him. Guy missed that horribly. And look, haha, he's alive at full health. Now there's a chance he would have lived that regardless, but we don't know that. We don't know if he would have survived or not. So the whole goal there was to keep him up. Did we drop the flag? I left the FC to help that guy. And he died. No. Which, by the way, using your utility like I'm using it right now, putting all my curses on people and making that my priority, still useful whenever you have gear too. So if you get used to this play style of being like, I'm gonna make sure the enemy can't do what they're trying to do to my allies, it's still 100% useful whenever you're fully geared. I think your priority should change some. We went ahead and slowed him. Now we're gonna go ahead and fear him. He'll probably, he bubbled. So in this case, there's not much we can do. I'm gonna get ready for when the bubble drops to go ahead and just get a fear on him. Wait for it, and there we go. So anytime a paladin bubbles, there's really not much you can do about it. But still, as soon as we could do something about it, I did.
I do not have a target.
I don't even remember what I was talking about. It doesn't matter. I think it was what, being useful when you still have gear and using utility. I think your priority changes when you have gear, because, you know, like this guy, I'd be like, oh, we're gonna kill this dude real quick. But when I don't have gear, just his shield's gonna take me like 30 seconds to break. It's just the reality of the situation. So this is a healer that's chasing someone down. Not sure what that's about, but we're gonna go ahead and fear him. Get out of here, dude. Leave my friend alone. Okay, we're just gonna deal with the healer. He's the #1 healer on their team, which is what that 1 is above his head. Oh, but we had a rogue pop. Let's go ahead and fear him, because we're gonna focus more on keeping our allies alive and less on trying to kill people. So I'm in a bad spot. We are surrounded. I don't really have anywhere to go, so we're gonna keep doing what we're here for. Stunning and fearing. Keep off my friends, dudes. I hope you guys are seeing at least some, just, you know, how useful you can be without gear. Like, I have 150 item level, dudes. Like, I don't have anything, really, but I'm still contributing and I'm still making an impact. Oh man, looks like we're just gonna go for the rest of this, but they have our flag and they're about to cap, which means we lose. I don't want to lose, man. Alright. Now we really need to focus on capping. I'm gonna block a dude real quick. Leave me alone. How do I do that again? There it is. Get out of here. Get out of here with your negativity. I don't need it. So, you'll note with rogues specifically, I spend way more time stunning them and interrupting them than I do damaging them, and I would do that even if I had gear. Actually, it probably sounds silly that I would even say that considering what I've been talking about this whole time, but get off of them. Oh no, my instant cast. I didn't know my instant cast was on cooldown like a fool. So when I went in and just, you know, sat on top of him with my mount, that's what was going on there, unfortunately. So here we're just kind of dead. I'm gonna go ahead and use my spell reflect to try to get out. He doesn't have a lot of health either, but you have to remember he's an arcane mage and I'm a warlock. So while our health pools are similar, I'm supposed to have more if we're balanced. So he's gonna play with me until I die here. My allies are here to back me up though. Heck yeah. Also, 150 item level. Where's my death count? Yeah, we've died once, dudes. We're hella dead. Unless a friend shows up. Nope. No friend there for me, but that's okay. Saving me is not nearly as useful as saving them. Oh, we're stuck. I was looking at the map. So it does look like, unfortunately, we're going to lose this. I think I got a little too caught up messing around in the middle. I know there was a while there where I was like, I should do something, and I did want to do something, but the cards did not play in my favor. So there we actually, that would have been something to do on another person. Did you notice that I instant cast feared into a full cast fear? The reason I do that is if I see them trinket during the cast time, I will finish, because they're going to trinket and then they're immediately going to get feared again. If I don't see the cast, I won't finish the fear until they come back out. I just sidestep and then go again. Ugh, we got neither instead. I got greedy. So this guy's on us. We're gonna go ahead and use our Night Fae ability. It's not gonna save us though. Night Fae ability does heal you quite a bit though, don't forget. Apparently there's one last attempt to kill the EFC, if I'm reading chat correctly, which would give us the point, but I'm dead. Oh, let's see what happens. Can we see it on the map? It's not updating, like, our flag, so I don't know where it's at. 24 seconds. Oh, this is rough. Oh, it's in their base. 15 seconds. We've got 4 people on top of them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No! Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, that's okay. We got 343 honor, and it was a fun BG, and hope you guys learned something. I'll see you guys in the next Battleground.